Hello and welcome everyone to Medieval Engineers, and today I'm going to show you how we built this castle. So me and Karmos have been at this for a while, and in honor of, well, not necessarily honor, but in an attempt to create a physical representation of some of the fictional worlds that we will be creating in our D&D sessions over on the Discord server, we've actually constructed a castle here. So this video will be us building it from nothing to what you see here. Enjoy, and thanks for watching. See how that turned red? Like really red?
And to me it's just really dark orange. Now it's red.
Yeah, so that's the absolute maximum, because if I go one more, that happens.
Well.
Yep. Now we get to clean this up. Just kidding. You can just delete. You thought I was gonna sit there and whack at it. Alright, I found you.
What did you catch yourself? You're like half falls and it stands back up.
Yeah, just barely. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that was weird. Watch out. It's gonna try to squish you. Timber! Nice. Yay, rubble. Yay. Ah. Oh, lagging you. Whoa. Okay, now it's gone. But yeah, meet me up at the top here. So we're gonna have to get rid of some trees. Best way I know to do that is just place a foundation block and then delete it, and it'll completely get rid of the tree. See how I'm doing that?
Right.
Like encapsulate it with the block and then erase. Usually works for that stuff too, like bushes, anything that's gonna be in the way.
That could be the opening mission, as you guys are kind of all scattered. You've heard of jobs in said this city, and then you have to basically just charter a ride to where you need to go. And then
Right.
you can take an airship to the actual starting place. Give everybody their own little role play to get there.
Right. One thing we might want to look into, because there should be at least a mod to add water or something into this.
Yeah.
Maybe even boats or ships. This would be really cool. I mean, we can always make them as well, because like we can use individual timbers to construct unique items and objects.
Right.
So we can make boats. They'd just be physical representations, which is really all we want anyway, so it works. We don't actually need to fill the ground with anything else, since most of the stronghold is going to be propped up on stone.
Well, I mean, just for leveling purposes.
Oh, I already leveled it. Now we get to build.
Kind of a pain trying to get these round ones to line up, isn't it?
A little bit. You start getting the hang of it after a little bit, though. You gotta aim at a certain spot on the receiving block. Also, don't forget to flush your bottoms with the mountain. Try to fill in all the gaps that you can.
That's what I was doing.
In that case, might as well
Why is this? I like cannot see the blocks very well.
We are in the shadow. The sun is going down. Also, if some of the corner blocks aren't going in, try removing some of the dirt material from around it. So I've had to do that quite a few times to get something to go in. Yeah, I do. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot how awesome this game's soundtrack is. It's so soothing.
You can still talk to someone through the arrow slot.
Pipe us, please.
Yeah, what do you
true.
want?
Yeah, plus you can't crawl in through an arrow slot. Not that you can crawl in through a window, but theoretically, I mean, you could. Or not even theoretically, you can crawl through a window, it's just in this game you can't. It doesn't have the mechanics for it. Interpreter. Just for the sake of structural integrity.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah. That looks sick.
I should put
Alright.
shutters on.
Oh, nice. Do we get them on this one?
I'm gonna change that one.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice dungeon.
Oh, it's a pretty sweet dungeon, you might say.
So while you're in here, you're gonna spin some cotton and the rope for us. I can't get out. Ha ha ha. Oh.
Do you like the placement of the torches?
Wait. Oh, if you press F while you're holding the voxel hand, that's how you adjust the stuff.
Do you like where I put the torches in there? Like in the cells?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Kind of up out of the way.
Yep. Gives a nice lighting effect to the room. Alright, so I'm using woods grass to just kind of go around the corners a little bit and add a little
Mustiness.
Yeah, just that little bit of extra dank, if you know what I mean.
Welcome to jail. Smoke weed and make flags. Turn flags into bowstrings.
Make millions.
Hashtag RuneScape.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. It's open anyway, I'll be able to get out. Ooh. I kinda like that. Oops. Oopsie. Okay, there we go. We're good. That looks good though. I like that. Ooh, that could be good. And it's like extra storage or something. Or actually, this part here should be stone. There we go. Yeah, that works. I like it. That will do. Now we need torches. Okay. I think that'll make for a pretty good first floor for the, either the, Should I make this the barracks? Maybe the kitchen slash cafeteria. The gruel house. Oh, I don't know. We'll throw around ideas for names later. For now, let's actually try to get some of the foundation finished up here. Ooh, that's a nice aesthetic. Although, I think I'm going to change this part right here. Like a slight alteration real quick. Yeah, that was done. Lovely. That's will make for a great castle. The heck?
What?
Oh shit, I think my game just crashed. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just like slow.
Well,
I'm.
Yep, you're probably getting kicked out right now. Well, that's a way to end the stream. Game crashed.
Yeah, because
Don't know
I go
why.
up to the top of the stairs here, and then it kicks me back down to the middle of the room.
Yeah, no, it's just stuck. It's frozen with the hourglass mouse. I can't do anything. I think it's silently crashing.
Yup.
Alright, loading
You
back
gotta
in.
figure it would probably be the, So there's bolts by every window. All they need is a crossbow.
Very good.
Aw, can you fill that with barrels? That would be fucking cool.
It's actually for logs.
I know. I was just wondering if you could actually, like, lay them sideways and stack them there.
You can.
There's your mead storage.
Right? Slash log storage. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we could... Actually, I don't know if I could still use it for log. Try putting logs in there. Ha! That's ridiculous. That's awesome, though. Alright, so now we get to fill in the kitchen and the cafeteria area. And probably just build up the bunkhouse. Although, where are we going to put the stairs?
I would probably use the bigger stairs.
That one?
Yeah.
And then we can have it go up. Yeah, that could work. And we'll have the second floor up here, or do we want to have... Yeah, I think we'll do
I was gonna say, you could do a
two blocks up. Yeah, we'll do 2 blocks up per floor, so then we'll have the cafeteria area, and then we'll have the bunkhouse above it. That is so weird. So you can walk up just fine, but when you come back down, your head hits this, unless you turn sideways or walk off the edge. That's so weird. Actually, you can walk up and down backwards, but not forwards.
Yeah, it won't let me turn this.
That's weird. Q and E?
No, it won't let me do it.
What are you trying to place?
I just wanted to place it and show you.
Well, what is it?
It's a kiln, but I thought it would make it like a cool pizza oven.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's weird. It's not letting me rotate it either. What the fuck?
I can put it right here.
That's so weird. Yeah, now. Actually, let's put it upstairs. Well, I can put a couple ovens down there and then just have... Oh, actually, let me get rid of this fence piece and then we can... There we go. Do something like that, I guess. Let me see if wooden wall will go behind it. There we go. That should work.
I think it's almost like a makeshift pizza oven.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Table and chairs.
What do you think about the brazier?
Nice.
I think it's a good touch. Yeah. This is a good kitchen. In the little kitchen that could.
Or, you know, say the Lord decided he wants to come down here. Men.
Right.
He's got a big table to sit at.
The Lord's chair. Usually this one can be closed and have most people use this door, because that's really more a door for getting out to the garden, but we'll have this one closed most of the time, and then just have this be the main door. So you can walk in, and we'll be like, okay, what, well yeah, what do I want? And then be like, okay. Da 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 da. And then go find a table, sit down, eat, finish your meal, bring it over here, and you're good to go. Yeah. You are in.
Okay.
You have been promoted.
I've been promoted to manager. That's why I'm standing up here watching you work.
You're an officer.
Get to working down there.
I'm making a banner. Okay. I think that'll make for a pretty good menu for the week. Oops. Oh no! What the fuck?
What?
One of the chandeliers fell off the ceiling.
What?
Yeah, legit. It's just sitting here on the floor. Like, still connected to the fucking plate and everything. Okay, well, I guess this is a good time as any to re-demonstrate how to install a chandelier. So, rope eye plate is the first thing you're going to want to get. So add these things to your inventory as I go through this.
Hold on. How do you set up multiple tabs?
Your multiple hotbars, you use comma and period to switch between. So you want your rope eye plate. And I'll wait for you to, before I get too far ahead.
Rope eye plate.
Alright, and then you're going to want timbers. Preferably just the regular square timber.
Timbers.
Now when I go to make these, I make them 7 long. So that way they hang down 6. So the next piece you're going to need is called a weight. And you'll use 3 of those. So you put the first one at the very end of the timber like you see here. And then you put 2 more below it, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, this is where you're going to have to fly a little bit. And then you put another rope eye plate. And then you're going to need a rope. So you're going to actually have to... There is rope in the inventory. But you put that in your hand, you go left click, you attach to one, look at the other one, left click, and boom. Now they're connected. So now, before I take away the timber, I grab my wall torches, and looking at the very end weight block allows you to place it in the middle. And then on the last one, take away the timber, and boom, chandelier. Oh, perfect. It's like it was meant to go there. Very nice, yeah. Now you won't just go running off the edge. You actually can't jump over. Oh, no, you can.
You built this right up.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I still gotta figure out the floor plan for the interior, but I figure like this bit here should be its own separate thing for the defensive points. So I made its own like a little hallway access in through there, so you got that door on this end. It's over here.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then we got access to the tower from the inside. Got a nice little balcony overlooking the plains. But yeah, follow me. I'll show you the banner
Oh, I know where
maker.
it's right outside the door.
Okay. You know how to use it?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so you change your layer by selecting one of the 4 spindles on the left. The bottom one is your personal banner, the top one's the house banner. And then you can, depending on which layer that you're looking at, you can select the different icons. So top one is for like the stars, the layer 2 is for the insignia, layer 3 does the background. Yeah, you like the giant ass chandelier on the training hall.
There yet. Oh damn.
Yeah. Now that's a chandelier. Alright. There we go.
Yeah, you got
Very
bed,
nice.
chest 1, chest 2 right here for your guy. 3 chairs, 2 chairs, little table for planning, weapons rack.
Very
and then I had
nice.
to improvise a little bit with the back one down here because it was a little bit cramped with the wall, but
Yeah, that's fine.
it's got a floaty chest.
So we can still get back here.
Got a floaty
So
chest.
yeah. That's fine. It's attached
Yeah,
to the
attached
wall.
to the wall, so the guy in that second bunk right there on the end can just plop his shit in there and
Very good.
yeah, and build the ladder up right there because I didn't want to block this off.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's
Yep,
perfect.
Still fit nine chests.
Very
so it's
good.
999 3. So 30 people on this floor.
Very nice. All the work that I've done over here is basically just kind of interconnecting the towers. And also, subsequently, this is the bridge over area for the main entrance. So we could, like, either, you know, firing arrows or whatever off top of here. Of course, this is going to become the Great Hall. So I got to build up the ceiling over this. And then the second floor is mainly going to be a bunch of kind of smaller servants' quarters and storage rooms and such. We got a nice little balcony out the back. But the towers all kind of interconnect on the first floor going around the Great Hall, so if we come down this one, just go down backwards. And then we come down to the first floor. Now there was a door here, but I decided to move it to over here because it made a little more sense considering that's like the main entrance right on the other side of the wall there. So you come through here and then maybe we could do a small kitchen or something in here. And then this is access to another one of the towers in the corner. And this one also has a stairwell, so you can get up to the second floor that way as well. But then through here, or back through the other way. Then we got a nice long hallway in here that we could use for something. Another room and defensive point with the windows. And then this is a tower back here, which also has its own second floor access. And then this is the access to the entrance defense.
I saw this before.
Yeah.
I like how that turned out.
Me too. And then, of course, for the king, or the lord, he'll be able to come in and then have an escape route either side of him. And then just run to the back if he needs to. Then you got the nice big grand gates.
Yep, coming into the lord's chambers, king's chambers.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All in all, from the nothing that we started off with,
already got here, yeah.
this is massive, yeah.
And at least one of the buildings is pretty much done.
Yeah.
The only thing I might do is go upstairs and put some weapons racks up in the training room.
Yeah, that's the only thing that needs, and then it's
But even at
done.
that point, yeah. One of your things is
I see that.
broken.
Damn it, rope.
The rope stretched.
Yeah, it did.
Hardcore. Like, what the fuck?
Shit.
I got a few things in the yellow, but everything for the most part is green.
That's fine. Yeah, yellow is
That's what I'm saying,
fine.
like, for the most part, everything's fucking, like, this thing's very structurally there.
Good. That means it'll withstand many hits. And I don't really go, like, I don't plan on going too much higher than, like, 2 or 3 floors with most of, like, the castle. The only thing that'll have, like, a 4th and 5th floor are the towers. I mean, it's a good thing these are quick and easy to make.
I love it. From just the top of a mountain to a fortress, almost.
Actually, we could put the forge, or like some of the smithy stuff, like right adjacent to the gruel house.
Yeah, like right out here.
Both like up in here, or actually we'd probably use the second floor here for open storage, and then down here on the side room, put the forge.
Oh, fuck yeah. That'd be a perfect forge area. This really is a big fucking fortress. And it's not.
And would you believe we're only
Yeah.
half done?
And it's just the fortress. This is only one building.
It's a good thing there's 2 of us working on it. This would have taken forever. I can see for miles and miles.
Empty for miles and miles. No, I do not want that song stuck in my head. Like, just looking up at the castle from right here.
Oh, right.
Especially if most of this down here is going to end up being like the ritzy part of the town. This is actually, you could have like a strip of frickin' shops and then houses that kind of like overlook back here.
Yeah, knock down a little more of the woods.
Yeah, and then we can...
Yeah, I think our main path will just come right up through here.
As I'm saying, and then like from the front gate, looking back that way, kind of either side, you could just kind of make a strip of like shops and, you know, put a nice tavern right there, since that's going to be the nicer part. And then the road could kind of just like wrap down around to the left this way. And then head out, you know, here, and then the poor side could just kind of be on the bottom side of this mountain.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say like the further down the hill you go, the cheaper the stuff becomes, so to speak.
Like, that is pretty menacing to look at, though.
Yeah. That's a legit fort. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, we're gonna spit it out that way. Alright, so what we need to do, where's the cannonballs? There we go. So in the small chest, then we grab a cannonball to the hand. Then you can usually jump up onto this guy. There we go. And then F to place projectile from inventory. And then you get back down here and release the rope. Which, after we get that aim back up. Come on. And disconnect.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, although this thing apparently is fucking spazzing.
It's waving.
Oh my god. Yeah. There comes the fun part, trying to reconnect it. Oh my god. Why is this thing spazzing so hard? It wasn't doing this before. Is it glitched now? Come on.
Yeah, it looks like some stuff is falling out on my screen.
Damn it.
She might need a little bit of reworking.
A little bit. And hey, it fixed itself. Good. So yeah, we just have to remember to do that for them. Easiest way to do this is probably like, yeah, right there. There you go, center back. I think we'll do a small shot this time. Also, somebody underneath can manually rotate this, and there's extra ammo crates underneath the thing. There we go. So yeah, I adjusted the trebuchet a little bit. So now it's up on its platform. So it's up, and watch this. Watch how perfect. That stairway just goes right over that. It's like it was meant to be. And then also, I added a reverse function on the drum for this side. So you can actually raise it back up or, you know, pull it back down, raise up. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep. Then added light.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And other than that, it's closed and locked off.
Ah, shit, now I got a crutch.
But yeah,
There we go.
now we have the tower.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Alright,
Yeah.
that's better.
Now at least you got full view.
Yeah. That looks pretty good
fucking
from the
big tower,
outside, too. Gotta figure out some of the other internal components of this, but... let's go see what the Great Hall looks like now. I think I might call it for tonight, because... it's, 2:30 in the morning. Ooh. This is nice. Nice high ceiling, big room. Yeah.
You know, you can just put your flag opposite of that and
Perfect. Alright, now we get to install some chandeliers.
oh hell yeah, nice. Now come walk out here.
There we go.
That looks badass.
Yeah. What if I'm gonna have to get some furniture up in here? Perfect.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Alright, maybe
I
one
think just
more.
the whole thing right up to the door, yeah.
Alright.
Because
Yeah,
then you're
that
gonna
works.
open it up and it's gonna be bam.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, because you can't place anything there. Too bad there's not. Is there a throne?
No, we're gonna have to make one. There. Now it looks a little more comfortable. This is a pretty epic throne. Epic throne of skulls. And with that. Oh. Hey, one of the rungs in the back came out. There we go. Excellent. So that's gonna make a really good mill. So now we'll be able to, and of course not at the same time, but we'll be able to cut some timber, turn it on and off here, or we can go inside and use the grinding mill. Which actually, ooh, I'm gonna have to modify this a little bit, or just every time you want to turn it on and off, gotta run up there. So yeah, excellent. Now we got a mill / defensive tower. I hear somebody running around.
Not me at all.
Totally not.
You just ran by me.
Hello.
Well, and holy crap.
Yeah, where to begin? Trying to remember what it looked like last time you were on.
The screenshots I took last night.
Oh. So yeah, this is the mill. The way that it works, I got power coming in and we can run one or the other at a time. Can't run both at the same time. But there's switches to turn them on and off. The one for the mill is upstairs here on the second floor around the corner.
I'm up a few floors. Give me a second.
So right here is the switch for that. So on, then you can see it starts rotating, and then off. So if you want to run one, you gotta turn the other one off if it's running. Usually I just leave them both off unless we're using one. And then same thing, you gotta switch here for the sawmill.
Nice.
And then the power comes in from here. This is a horizontal split junction, which then routes power down to the mechanical switches
Yep.
below it and beside it to then run the equipment. So yeah, that's our mill. This is obviously the courtyard. Got our king statue here, which barbarians will spawn and try to destroy, but we don't have hostile mobs enabled, so we're safe. This is actually the only tower that's like this on the interior. Most of them have a different stair style.
Yep.
But they're all same height. Almost the same dimensions on all of them except for the south gate tower. That one's slightly more narrow. But then...
On all of them.
Yep. Except for the archer tower, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So, shall we do a tour of the, the castle? Okay, so now that the castle is done, what should be the next thing that we work on? Probably the tavern, yeah?
Probably, but I don't know if I'm up to that tonight.
Well, let's get an idea of the size for it at least. Figure out where we want to put it and get the foundation down. So it's pretty exciting, huh? Well, here is pretty much where the tavern's gonna go, but for now, why don't I go ahead and give you a walkthrough of the castle so we can have a little bit of a better understanding of what all of this is. So, here we got the main gate, main entryway into the castle, nothing too special. Then we got the main courtyard here, our lord statue, as well as several defensive towers, and our mill. Got an archer tower here, siege towers, which also the mill couples as a siege tower since it's got the nice catapults mounted up on top. And down here we have the rule house, which is pretty much the cafeteria for our troops. And here's the kitchen. And we get a nice little upstairs for it as well, and our quote-unquote pizza oven. And this house also doubles as a barracks for the troops as well, which we can find their rooms upstairs. Squad 1, Squad 2, and Squad 3. And the rooms aren't too bad. We got quite the stack of bunks. Then we also have the captain's quarters and a little room closet. And up top, we got a nice little sparring room, a little training hall up here. And attached to this building, which we can access through this doorway here, we can get to the upper levels of some of the castle's areas, as well as entrances into parts of the towers. Down below here we'll end up installing the smithy in this room. There's still a little bit of decorating to be done, but the overall structure and lighting has been complete. And we can go ahead and show you guys kind of what it all looks like in its current state. More will be coming out as we continue building the town and installing houses and other important structures. But for now, this is what the interior of the castle looks like. We got a few small rooms in the downstairs areas here, 2x2s. Just a few simple things for pretty much guest rooms, I would suppose. We got a few balconies outlooking the plains. It's very nice. Another access to some towers. And this would be the northern tower. Each tower is a little bit different in its styling, but each one generally runs from top to bottom with various access points throughout. The upper area here we have some slightly bigger rooms. Each is 2x3. And just little small lounging areas in the upper level here, which also has access to the sort of attic area, but also where there is the largest rooms. This would be like the general's quarters and captain quarters, as well as around the back side, access to another tower through there, and the Lord's chambers, which is kind of like a big entry area, slightly smaller area, and then finally the Lord's bedroom, which I've started decorating a little bit, but haven't gotten too far just yet. But now that the castle is more or less done, as I mentioned, I just got to take a little walk through with you guys, show you what we've accomplished in about, say, 14 hours of work at this point. All in all, it has come out amazingly. I'm very proud of what we've created here, and I'm hoping that you guys will appreciate all the effort that goes into this. Again, we're making this for our D&D campaign that we're going to be running over on the Dungeon Discord server. I will provide links down below if you want to join, check it out, maybe create a character, get involved. It's basically a bit of D&D and RP. It's a homebrew. But yeah, go ahead, check out those links if you'd like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a long one, but I'm glad that we made all of this. It's kind of helped me shake off the rust a little bit. I'm excited to get back into some medieval engineers, even if it is only just kind of constructing cities and castles just for the sake of having an actual physical, well, quote-unquote physical representation of what it is that our characters are going to be walking through in the campaign. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little walkthrough and look at the construction of how all this was made. But yeah, I think I'm going to go get some sleep. It's taking me quite a while, quite a lot out of me. So, thank you all for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't, so that way you guys can stay up to date with the latest stream schedule, be notified of when we post new videos, and go live. Have a fantastic rest of your days. As always, happy farming, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.